Good evening. It's Music Monday with Emmy Lou. So at our home sweet home. And one of my favorite things to do is play the hymns. And I picked up this book. Somebody had it for free at church. Stories of Our Mormon Hymns. Now we're known as members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. But that was a sort of nickname they had for us a long time ago. And one of the songs I'm going to share with you today is Oh My Father. This is actually one of the songs that I'm going to be playing at my grandpa's funeral this weekend. And I was reading about it and trying to find inspiration as to what to play because I feel like it's such an honor to be able to play for the family. And it was actually written by Eliza R. Snow. And it's considered one of the greatest of all Latter-day Saint hymns, which I have to agree, because it talks especially about our heavenly parents, including our Heavenly Mother. And so here's just a short story. There's a couple pages of it. I can post the full story if you like to read. It says, it was during the period that Zena D. Huntington, afterwards known as Zena D. Young, was grieved over an unusual circumstance. Her mother, who had died some time before, had been buried in a temporary grave, and it became necessary to remove the body to a permanent resting place. When the remains were exhumed, it was discovered that they were partially petrified. It seemed to Zena as if the very foundation of the doctrine of the resurrection crumbled. To the question, "Shall I know my mother when I meet her in the world beyond?" the prophet responded emphatically, "Yes, you will know your mother there." A firm believer in Joseph's divine mission, Zena D. Huntington was comforted by the promise. From the discussions on the resurrection and the relationship of man to deity, no doubt can the inspiration to Eliza R. Snow for the writing of Oh My Father. This poem was written in the home of Stephen Markham and was penned on a wooden chest, the only table available in her meagerly furnished room. And it talks about the different stanzas in the song. And I love the song so much. So I'm going to play it for you. And I will also put a link to those, to the full story. So I'm not going to sing. I'm out of a voice today. So here goes. So thanks for playing with me today. And there's a scripture that you can read, Romans chapter 8, 16 through 17. Thank you. May God bless you and give you all your heart's desires.